What's better than April Fool's Day with an amazing episode when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory? Of course, yours truly is in the FC Sneaker Factory, Mr. Wonderful, surrounded by amazing shoes, just like I'm always surrounded by beautiful women. Of course, I got that beautiful light shining through the FC Sneaker Factory windows upon myself while I'm doing these beautiful profiles. Of course, I forgot to mention on the last episode, I hope you had an amazing Easter. Hopefully you were able to celebrate it with your family, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I appreciate those that were actually celebrated for that reason, not celebrating for the fucking Easter bunny or celebrating to go get Easter eggs. That is also fun, but we should also reflect back on the amazing, real reasoning why for Easter. Of course, though, I know I got those beautiful people out there, the fellas, and also those beautiful cheerleaders. Oh, that definitely get my heart pumping. I'm relaxing at home because I had a long weekend. Was in San Diego celebrating one of my friend's birthdays, so a great time, but I'm exhausted. But I still wanted to bust out some profiles for you beautiful people out there, and to knock these fucking profiles out of the fucking park like always. King Griffey swing, I know. So, we touched on last episode some amazing shoes, or amazing shoe, and that was the New Balance 550 or the 550, the Rich Paul collaboration. An amazing lavender, amazing materials when it came to that freaking shoe. Great shoe. Glad to have that shoe in the collection. Now let's go ahead and move on to this next episode. Now let's move on to an amazing shoe that I feel like did not get the proper respect that it fucking deserved. But before we get into that, let me remind you, because sometimes I know you fucking people out there have to be reminded. Or maybe you even forgot. You see that icon right there? It's black and it reads subscribe on it. Well, in case you didn't know, that's an actual button. And it doesn't fucking hit itself. It takes you people out there, my fucking sneaker killers, to hit that. If you want to be a fucking winner. Now, if you want to be a fucking loser, then continue to support those other fucking sneakerheads out there. Or I shouldn't even call them sneakerheads. Sorry, excuse me. What was I thinking? Continue to support those other fucking wannabe sneaker content creators out there. Yeah, they may have tons of fucking subscribers. They may get thousands and thousands of views when it comes to their channel. But the reasoning why is because you people already have been accustomed to mediocre content. You people out there are already accustomed to watching people that look like shit on camera, and they give you a shitty ass delivery. Because you know what? I came into this platform, yes, this fucking platform that's called YouTube, just a few years ago. And I'm slowly climbing up that fucking mountain into this algorithm. But I'm slowly making my way in there. But that just shows that I was never really on board when it came to flexing, never on board when it came to showing off my collection. Just my true friends knew. But when I started looking into YouTube, I said, damn. Fucking pathetic when it comes to some of these people. Because you know what? Deep down, they're not fucking true sneakerheads. They're just people that, one, want to get monetary value when it comes to their views. Two, they just want to give you some kind of fucking advice when you never fucking asked for it. Three, they want to ruin your anticipation of an early look on a shoe. But the crazy thing is is that you fucking actually fall for that shit. Wake the fuck up. When you're tuning into my channel, yeah, you're tuning into the fucking real. You're tuning into a true fucking sneakerhead. And you're tuning into somebody that's been in the fucking game for 20 fucking plus years. And you may be saying, man, this guy, Mr. Wonderful Floyd, he's egotistic, he's self-centered, materialistic. And if that's what you fucking think, then take your fucking ass over there to those losers when it comes to the sneaker content on YouTube. Because that's where you fucking belong. Because therefore you are a fucking loser, so you belong over there with all them. You belong with people that look shit on camera, that give you a shitty ass delivery, and that give a fuck about what you truly want when it comes to a display and when it comes to a fucking true sneakerhead. As you can see, like I said, I'm just relaxing. I have that nice navy blue New Balance Carhartt collaboration because I am doing this segment based on New Balances, so I decided to bring this out. But I am wearing this amazing shirt. I love this collaboration. Just a great capsule. I'm actually, like I said, I'm relaxing. Let me stand up really quick. But I'm relaxing. I'm wearing some nice New Balance Carhartt collaboration, the Practical Physical Culture sweatpants in that beautiful gray color. I love it. A little bit baggy, a little bit baggy for my taste, but hopefully with a couple washes they'll shrink. But they just look amazing. This is actually a pair that I wouldn't mind wearing out. Normally I don't wear sweats out and about, but this is like a pair that, you know, maybe we need to go run a quick errand, throw on the New Balance Carhartt collaboration shoes along with this fit, and God, of course, knock it out of the fucking park like always. I'm wearing my beautiful G-Shock 6900. This is the Information Battleship. I love this watch. This is one of my go-to watches. Just a great watch. Actually, I get a lot of compliments when it comes to this one. When I have it on the wrist, walking, I haven't had anybody stop me, but when I was actually like at a clothing store, a couple people, like different times though, they were like, man, what's that watch? It's a nice looking watch. And I had to tell them, basically break it down to them. Enough about the fit, enough about, of course, the hair, the skin, the teeth. I mean, of course, all that great stuff when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory and when it comes to Mr. Wonderful. Let me go open up the books because we are on Sneaker Profiles 292 right here, and there's the beautiful page. Oh, looking so damn amazing as always. But let's go ahead and go on to this shoe right here. An amazing shoe. Let's take a look at the box. This is actually a shoe that I picked up last year, just like the New Balance 550, the Rich Paul. Another shoe that I picked up last year. Just a great shoe. Glad to finally be able to do a profile on this one finally. But let's take a look at the box when it comes to this one. Great style box, different box, just like the Rich Paul. Not your typical New Balance standard box that we normally get. This has actually some architecture going on when it comes to this one, and you'll know the reasoning why. It does have a little Frank Lloyd Wright collection right there, a little hit right here, right there on that corner. But I don't want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on that right there. The 998. This is in that beautiful size 10.5. Classic traditionals. But you do have just amazing looking box. I love the box. Very pretty. And I don't see that very often. So this one was a retail pickup. So you know Mr. Wonderful, you know the FC Sneaker Factory experienced those beautiful fireworks when it comes to this one. So you can see right there, I got my kith receipt because I did pick this one up on kith for a price tag of $220. The tissue paper is amazing. Like I said, this is based on architecture. So it does have a lot of like drawings going on when it comes to this one. And of course, this has architecture drawing on the tissue paper. So just a great little detail when it comes to the tissue paper. Something that you typically don't see I'm not gonna pull up the tissue paper because I don't want to ruin it. Like you should all know, I don't like ruining my tissue paper. I like it in that pristine condition. But it does have some wording in the interior part of the box. I'll let you see it. But just a really quick, it just says, with over 75 years of authentic American craftsmanship, New Balance made in USA is designed without compromise. The pair represents our unwavering commitment to those who walk their own fucking path. And yes, that is Mr. Wonderful right there. I walk my own fucking path. I march to the beat of my own drum. Especially when it comes to, well, when it comes to my life, that's what I do. But especially when it comes to this fucking channel right here. I do it my way. And of course, the beautiful ladies always say, you do it so damn well. So let's take a look at this one. Sneaker Profiles. 292 right here. We are looking at the New Balance 998. The collaboration with Kith, Ronnie Fieg, and Frank Lloyd Wright. The Foundation. This shoe released back on April 14th of 2023. There's two colorways, but this is the colorway I wanted. This is the colorway that I entered the raffle for, and I was very fortunate enough to get it. So very happy on this one. I mean, come on, kid. I should win every fucking raffle with the amount of money I spend on kith products. All right, so you may be asking yourself, well, who the hell is Frank Lloyd Wright? Well, he was actually an American architect and designer. He was born in June 8th of 1867 in Wisconsin, and he died in April 9th, 1959 of cardiovascular dignity. And then he was 91 years old. So he lived a long life. But he's a very famous architect. And he's more famous for the creator and the expounder of organic architecture. So a lot of his houses, I believe you can go do tours on. But just, I mean, I was looking under through some of his architecture. And man, the fucking man he was ahead of his time. I mean, just an amazing architect. Some of those homes are just like, even to date, they're modern. So pretty crazy. Like I said, very famous, very just ahead of his time when it comes to architecture. And I feel like when it comes to like very popular, very famous architects, they are ahead of their time when it comes to the designs in their buildings. You see it all throughout the entire world. But let's look at this shoe. Like I said, 998 with this one. So 998s are, I really love 998s. They're just a clean look. Another narrow another narrow shoe when it comes to the foot. But of course, my foot is narrow, so this fits me perfectly. But let's go ahead and go on to this. And let me tell you why I chose this shoe instead of the other one. So this one's a more darker tone colored shoe when it comes to out of the two. The other one was more light, more, had some orange and stuff like that. I really liked this deep red when it came to the suede, and also this deep colored green hits. That really drew my attention when it came to this one right here. But let's take a look at it. So here we go. When it comes to the midsole, we have a nice white midsole hit right here. So white midsole. But then right here is more of like a creamish color. And that cream color goes throughout the entire rest of the midsole. And then you do see that nice AB, ZORB hit right there. But also you do have a nice design right here as well. When it comes to the midsole, this is actually a dark green. I'm sorry, the outsole. A little portion of it is dark green. And this is a continuation of that cream color when it comes to both the midsole and the little piece of outsole matching. Above that, you have the nice forest green hit when it comes to this nice rubber part just above the midsole. And then let's go ahead and go on to this material. Materials are amazing. Look at that. Nice brush strokes when it comes to this one. This is in that beautiful reddish brick color Right here, when it comes to this portion of the lateral side, you have a little bit rougher suede, but it is in that like light brownish color. You do have a nice, this is actually a nice white end, but it does have that nice a pinkish color to go for the border around the end. So that's a nice touch. You can barely see that nice pink color end right there. Right here, you do have the nice plastic when it comes to the shoelaces, but the majority of the middle portion of the lateral side is in that hairy suede. Nice plastic hit with that forest green. Forest green hit just for the ankle collar in this mesh type material. A nice little beige hit right there when it comes to just that lateral side. I love that. But then also, well, actually, this is kind of like yeah, actually, it's like a little bit of a darker pink color, and then this is a nice light brown color. So, what really drew me, and then right here, this is a nice greenish color, like a kind of like a sage color right there. Yeah, I would say like maybe like a little bit like a moss color, I guess you can say. But what really drew me to the shoe is really the materials, but also the colors. The color scheme on this is just shoe like a lot of colors that you typically don't see together on one shoe. So that's a pretty cool touch. Let's go ahead and go on to the rear part. Rear part, nice NB embossed into this amazing suede, but it is in that brick color red. And then you actually see more of that nice brown right here. This is all in that nice forest green. And then this is that continuation of that like moss colored green. Below that is a nice forest green for that rubber part. And then right here is that cream color midsole, but also goes into the outsole of the shoe. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, now let's take a look at the medial part. So the medial part, so you can see the lateral part. Let's take a look at the medial part. A little bit different. Right, so one of the main things that I see differently is the end. So on the lateral side, the end was white and it had the pink outlining. Now on the medial side, this is actually a pink end and it has a little bit deeper red outlining around the end. But besides that, you do have that nice continuation of that plastic forest green hit. You do have that nice cream colored midsole. But it actually stops just right here, and it goes into that white midsole. It's gonna be hard to catch it because the light is so bright. It's always bright in the FC sneaker factory because that's the light shines brighter on greatness. But right here, the outsole is that nice forest green color. You do got the continuation of that beige colored outsole that goes throughout the entire medial side. You do also have the nice red hit right here when it comes to the shoelaces. The continuation of that mesh right here in that forest green. This nice pink color, brown color just above that, that light brown color, pink color. Plastic forest green hit. The nice hairy suede when it comes to this window on the medial side. And that tag's really getting on my nerves. But yeah, besides that, everything else is pretty much the same though. Right here, just a really quick hit. I don't want to mess this up. I hate messing up my tags. Alright. So, right here though is a nice light pink color right here in this beautiful suede. And then also right here is that continuation of that red brick color. That color really drew me to this shoe. I just love how that brick colored hits. So I just love that though. That's that nice little pink hit right here. It's just beautiful. And you'll see it when it comes to the aerial view. Let's take a look at the front part of the shoe. Look at that. Now I can let this hang down. Look at that nice aerial view, or nice frontal view of it. Right here, nice little forest green hit when it comes to the outsole, and then just the continuation of the shoe. Let's take a look at the outsole. So you got a lot of, not really, I want to say, yeah, it's pretty much all the same color. This is, I was going to say this portion is white, but actually it is all in cream except the toe. area right here is that's in that forest green. So gorgeous. You do have New Balance 998 right here, so love it. Okay, now let's take a look at the aerial part of the view. My favorite part, the aerial view, because like I always say, this is the part that I stare at the most because I'm looking down at my feet. But man, I never looked at the insole. Beautiful. Let's take a look at it together. All right. As you can see, the mesh, or I'm sorry, the mesh is in that. It's kind of like a, I guess like a dark beige color mesh. But look at that, surrounded by that beautiful brick colored suede. And then you have that nice pink leather right here, or I'm sorry, not leather, suede hit right there. And then you see all that nice hairy suede going through the shoelaces. That mesh is a continuation right here when it comes to the tongue, and then this beautiful brown suede. So that brown is the same colored brown right here that goes throughout this right here. That brown suede right here, and it is gorgeous suede. Look at that. You can even see the brush strokes on that. 998 New Balance, made in USA. I love it. Let's take a look at the nice ankle collar. Beautiful ankle collar right there in that forest green. But then look at that. You do have some type of architecture going on the insole, but it looks like it says Lake County. You also have the nice box with the MB in there, New Balance above that, and then Fieg also in there in the box. But yeah, I can't really, it just says Lake County. I'm sure it looks like it's a map, not so much architecture, but maybe just a map. I'm not sure what the map represents though. I could be wrong, I don't know. But all I know is I have this in my hand, so this shoe's mine. I bought it. No one gave me this shoe to do a review on it. This is a shoe that I bought. This is a shoe that I put my money in, and I trust so much to be in the FC Sneaker Factory. Amazing materials. I mean, gorgeous shoe. Gorgeous shoe. Great materials all around the entire shoe. This is one of those shoes that I don't see any type of mistakes going on when it comes to this specific one. They look like they really prepared it in the factories very well. They took a lot of time to do this one. It wasn't nothing like they just hurried up and did. This is a shoe that they really wanted the best craftsmanship on, especially when it comes to the materials, but also the usage of colors. So beautiful shoe. The Ronnie Fieg Frank Lloyd Wright collaboration with New Balance, the 998 right here. Beautiful. What do you think about this one? Is this the first time you've seen that one up close? Or is this the first? I mean, I unboxed that one last year on one of my Floyd's pickups, but I also unboxed it with an amazing shirt. And that shirt was a Monday drop with kith, and that shirt just goes perfectly with this shoe. Great usage of colors when it came to that shirt, just like the shoe right there. So beautiful shoe. Let me go ahead and get the book because we are done with this one. We are done with Sneaker Profiles 292. Gorgeous shoe. Like I always say, in a couple of days I'll be coming back. So don't worry. But go ahead and check out that fucking reel tomorrow on here on YouTube. I'm not sure what's going to be playing on Instagram. I'm not sure if I'm going to catch up or if I'm still going to fall a little bit behind so I can let those shoes stack up for future reels. But who knows? I'm not sure at this time where we're going to be at in terms of Instagram and in terms of shoes. But that one right there, beautiful shoe. Love it. Gorgeous. Very happy with the boxing. Very happy with the shoe. Just, I mean, if you can get this one below retail, I'm not sure what the resale market is. I'm sure it's not much, but I would definitely go after that shoe, especially if you like the colors. Very great shoe, very great materials used. Just a great collaboration all around. But what do you think? Drop a comment down below. I mean, if you fucking care enough to do so, I don't care. But all I care about is those beautiful ladies when they whisper in my ear. And I already know I'm going to hear it in this coming week and in this coming weekend. But they always say those beautiful words. And I hope you hear it as well. But they always tell me, Mr. Wonderful Floyd. So I'm going to get a little rub on my face. Touch my lips. You are too.